Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and today we have a very special guest. This is my best friend, Kim. She has been on camera before, so I'm gonna go ahead and link down below all of the videos that she's been on camera before. It's been a couple years, you guys, so we look a little different. We're always changing our vibe. But we have very fun things today because we are having Kim, who's not very interested in luxury handbags, ranking and answering questions about my personal luxury collection. Now, we have done this video once before, and in the previous video I made sure that she was truthful and honest, so she's not sugarcoating anything. She's going to be honest. She's going to answer the questions as honest as she can. Keep in mind, like I said, she's not into luxury, but she does love handbags. So it's not like she's going to be like, I don't like any of this. She has a passion for handbags, just not luxury handbags. First question, and you guys, she doesn't know any of these questions and they are different than the last video. So I do highly recommend checking out the last video in case you guys are interested. The first question is actually, what handbag out of my collection would you pair with your outfit today?
Oh. Ooh, that's a hard one. So I am wearing pink and a lot of pattern. So I don't know if I want to go something more neutral or go fun, like the outfit. I'm torn between these two. This one for fun, to pop out the greens that's in my skirt and the pattern, and it just gives it a different new pop. And then this one, because it's kind of within the same range, but a little different color. She has another pink bag that I actually have the same exact one, and that is what I'm wearing today with my outfit. So I wasn't going to pick that because I already have it. But I would pick one of these, honestly, because if I'm going to go neutral, that's not fun.
No, it's not. Okay, the next question is a question I asked you previously, and I'm very curious as to see if your answer stays the same. What is your favorite handbag out of the collection?
If I remember correctly, I said that one.
Yes.
Was my favorite.
I don't know if they're able to see that. It might be too high. So this one was her favorite last time. I think she actually chose this a couple times last time. So let's see if it's changed at all.
I think I'm going to go with this one. I still love the other bag from the first one. It's still probably on my top, but I didn't want to pick the same one. And she just recently got this one, and I don't have the, what is this, like a bucket?
Boston bag is what they call it, or like a bowling bag style, doctor bag. People call it all sorts of things.
I don't know anything. But I like it. It's cute. It looks like it's not as big as the regular square ones that they usually come in.
Oh, like this one?
Yeah. That's a little too big for me, just because I'm more of a phone, keys, wallet, kind of a girl in my life. But I like this one. I like this one a lot. It's black. Can't ever go wrong with black. So.
And it's easy.
Yeah.
I was thinking when you were looking for which bag you would pair with your outfit today, that's the one I was thinking.
Yeah, because this was something I was like, oh, if I go with a neutral color, I might do this one, but then I was like,
because I think it'd be really cute, like held like top handle with your skirt, but it's still kind of casual.
Yeah.
It pulls in the black.
So, I have like little black shoes on, if you guys can see.
They're she got black flats on, so I think that'd be really cute.
That's
to
cute
pull
too.
in the outfit. Next question is really testing how much you pay attention.
Oh, it's bad.
No, not really. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. I have to give her props. So what bag out of my collection do you think is the most expensive? Which one did I pay the most for?
Oh, that's hard because I've gone a couple times with you when you got them. And sometimes it's just like, I got a new bag. And I'm like, cool.
Well, I do have a full video on this. And she watches some of my videos, but not all of them.
Some of them. I'm very bad. I was with her when she got that one. And they told her the price. And I was like, woo.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was torn between this one and the Noe bucket bag. And the Alma BB, actually. Yeah. But then I tied it between this one and the Noe bucket bag. I wanted the Noe bucket bag. Her and the SA both told me this one, and I'm so glad that I went with this one. Yeah. This one was under 2,000.
Yeah.
Just take a guess.
It's either this one or I'm assuming this one. I could be wrong.
Okay, so this one I believe retails now for $3,800
Okay.
in store. I bought it pre-loved. And this one I bought brand new in store, and it's right around $2,000.
Oh, so they're not as expensive as I thought. Which one's the most expensive?
So the most expensive bag in my entire collection is this one,
Oh, I was with you when you got that one.
and it retails for $6,000.
I don't remember it being that expensive.
Yes, so when I bought it, it was $5,600, but then I bought another charm because it only comes with 3 charms on the strap.
Oh.
So it ended up being over $6,000 after tax and with the charm anyways, but now it retails for $6,000. So here's my charms. Because you're supposed to put your initials, or that's the idea, but I didn't want to put my initials. I wanted to put the word Dior. I did the initial thing a lot when I was a kid, and so because of that, it feels very juvenile for me. With that being said, I don't think it's tacky or juvenile for others. It just reminds me of my childhood. So because of that, I wanted to put Dior on it instead. But this is the most expensive bag in my collection.
Very pretty.
Retailing at $6,000. Okay, this next question is actually not like a picking question.
Okay.
It's a question that I very much so am interested in hearing from the perspective of somebody who likes bags, but isn't obsessed like the rest of us here are. How many bags do you feel like is too many bags?
Ooh.
Like, at what point are you like, no, this is enough, I have enough, we don't need anything more?
See, that's a hard question because I'm starting to have a lot of bags. Because bags that she gifts me, or say she gets like extra bags from somebody, or somebody gifts her one or whatever, and she's like, I already have one, and I get them.
Mm-hmm.
So I have quite a few now.
Mm-hmm. Let's say it from the perspective of you buying bags. So if I would have never gave you bags, how many bags would you typically kind of have in your collection and feel like this is enough?
Okay, don't come for me. Probably about 5.
I think that's a good number.
I would have like a fun bag,
Mm-hmm.
a big bag,
Mm-hmm.
an everyday bag, and then like a little like date night bag.
Yep.
And then the other one would probably just be one that I'm like obsessed with. Like I've
Yeah.
been wanting forever or something, whether it's a fun bag or different color
Mhm.
or pattern, it would just be like a bag that I've been wanting.
Yeah. And before I started getting into luxury, I don't know if you remember, I only had like 3 bags at a time. I
Yeah.
never had a lot of bags, especially because where I worked, I couldn't bring a bag. So it didn't make sense. So the only bags that I had were bags that I used on the weekend. So I really didn't have a large collection. Kevin and I were talking about this when I was curating the questions, and he said about 7 to 10, and I think that would be like perfect.
Yeah.
If I wasn't doing YouTube, I think 7 to 10 is probably where I would fall at with my own handbag collection.
Yeah, you're more into handbags though. So like 7 to 10 sounds perfect. But
Yeah.
somebody that's just like, I like having options, but I don't
Yeah.
want to go crazy on them. I
Yeah.
feel like 5 is like perfect.
Yeah. From the perspective of a collector, so for me, what do you think is too many for me to have? Like, is there a number where you've been like, girl, you need to
You need to slow down.
pump
slow
the
your
brakes.
rolls.
You got enough.
I don't know. I know we've talked about it before when we were first starting to do all this.
Mhm.
And you were saying that you probably weren't going to go more than like 20 in a collection at a time and rotate them out. I honestly think that's like perfect. Especially if you're rotating them out. You're always getting something kind of new, but you still keep your staples that you like. And you're doing this as like for everybody. So like 20 I feel like is good. I mean, if you have more, all power to you. But I personally, if I were to like jump into this, I want to do more than 20.
Yeah. That's kind of my sweet spot too. I think like 22 for some, I don't know why that number is that number, but once I get to 22 handbags, I start to feel overwhelmed and sell bags. But I do have a couple more than 22 right now. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I have 26 right now.
26.
Okay, next question may sting a little for me. Which bag or bags, it can be multiple, do you think they don't fit in my collection, I should get rid of them?
Oh. That don't fit for you, or that ones that I don't like and I don't think you should buy them?
We can do both.
Okay. Because that's a little different of a question, because Melly's a little bit, sorry, Melissa, I call her Melly, is a little bit more
out there,
adventurous
yes,
with her outfits than I am. Like, this is like my adventurous side. I'm like long coat,
It
pattern.
is pretty adventurous though.
And I'm like, this is not normal for me. Like, I love this outfit. Like, I love it. It's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But for you, you do more like edgy things than I do.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard.
A little bit more. I like my bags to be a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of them aren't very. Some of them are neutral, but there's not a ton of
No.
neutral going on.
The one that I still don't like from the first one is this green bag. Love the bag. Don't like the shade of
The
green.
color, yeah.
It's too vibrant for me, but I've seen her pair it with other outfits and stuff, and it looks amazing on her. No.
Yeah.
I like if it was like these lighter greens or like from the other bag, the expensive one that she showed us earlier, I would be down for that color.
Mhm.
But like this vibrant,
But if this was like in a light blue or pink,
yeah,
you would probably like it
or
then.
like a beige or something,
Yeah.
yeah, I would love this bag. The bag itself, I love. It's just the color. No thanks.
I would probably wear that with today's outfit. It just goes up. I'm using that as a stand because it doesn't stay up by itself.
And then the one that I think doesn't fit in her collection, and it's not so much the color or the shape, it's more the pattern that's on it, because I honestly don't see her wearing it often, which, granted, we haven't really been like doing a lot of spending times that much lately, so like she could be wearing it and I just haven't seen it. This one.
So when I'm using today,
She's using it today.
that's why it's heavy. It has all my stuff in there.
But I don't think I've ever seen you wear something that was colored and patterned this vibrantly.
I feel like it could go with my outfit today.
Yes,
Like if I were
because
to-
you're wearing denim.
Don't mind the slippers. You guys might be able to see in the mirror. I have slippers and socks on.
She cold.
I had to turn my heat down because Kim gets hot.
I
So I turned my heat down to make her comfortable because that's how I am. I am nice, and I put socks on myself.
Or I'd be like red and
And
splotchy.
sweaty. Yeah. She gets very hot. So anyway, back to the bag. I had to return my Speedy 20. I don't even know if you saw it because I returned it quickly after.
Oh, because of the zipper?
The zipper.
Yeah.
And this is the one that was like second best. And I think I had a little bit of sourness going on because I was really sad that I had to return my Speedy 20. So I just recently fell in love with this.
Yeah.
That's why I'm using it. Like I always loved it. Don't get me wrong. I would not spend crazy money
Yeah.
if I didn't love it. But I don't know. All of a sudden I was like, man, that bag is so pretty.
It's pretty.
What the hell is wrong with me? I will say these style bags,
Are like your go-tos.
they're my work bags.
Yeah.
Like I wear these to work when I have jeans and a t-shirt on.
Mhm.
And when we go out, we're dressed up.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really fit into when we're going out.
Yeah.
So that's why you probably haven't seen me use it.
Well, and that's why I was saying, like, it's not so much the style, and it wasn't, like, the color that's on it. It
Just
was
the
just the pattern.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not used to you doing, like,
Yeah.
this kind of a pattern with also a color. It's usually you either do
Yeah, I
a
have
color or
hardly
you
any
do it,
pattern.
or you do a pattern. Yeah.
Okay, next question is which bag would you use for date night if you were going out with Jesse?
Oh.
Which one do you think is date night vibes?
Honestly, it depends. If we're going somewhere fancy, it's going to change the bag.
Okay, so tell us
But if we're just going to go out to eat and like go walk around or do something shopping wise, then I'm going to want a bag that holds stuff that's comfortable. So I would probably pick one of her smaller bags that she has. And of course, my favorite.
both. So this is your casual date night?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like a casual. It's very basic. It's very like easy. They're light.
Yeah?
I don't have to worry about it being too heavy when we're walking around. But if we're gonna go fancy, I love that bag still. But fancy means you have to have a fancy, kind of like stand out-ish
What's
bag.
a fancy date night
Like-
outfit for you?
Like I'm talking like a nice black dress
Okay.
or like slacks and like a blazer, like a fancy, like when we go to like a steakhouse or something,
Right.
like something really nice that you dress up really nice where you wear heels.
Okay, which one would you choose?
So, if I'm wearing all black, I want my purse to pop. So I love this one.
Ooh, okay.
I know she's talked about it before, and she says it's not really for everybody because of the shape and the style. I like it because of the shape and the style, because it's different.
Yeah.
Like, how many purses do you see people walking around like this? Like, that's so cool. So I would probably pick this.
Yeah, I love this bag. It's definitely one of those bags that you either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
From feedback that I've gotten off of my channel, a lot of people don't love the saddle bag. And it's not a very practical bag, but I feel like for a date night, you carry a lipstick, your card holder, and your phone.
Yeah,
like you don't.
That's all you need.
And usually it's at nighttime. You don't need your sunglasses, so you really don't need a lot for date night.
Nope.
Yeah.
So this would be perfect. This is my pick.
Okay, so next question is, what bag, if any, are you surprised I bought? Like when I showed it to you, you're like, that doesn't seem like you, or...
Oh. See, that's hard too, because your taste change.
Yeah.
So like, I know mine do. One day I may be like, I don't like that bag at all. Why did I buy it? And then the next day I'd be like, oh, that's gorgeous. I love it.
And I find that my style changes based off of my weight.
Yes.
Does yours?
Yes.
Because I'm comfortable in things differently. Like when I'm thin, I am a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl. And I think I look good in a t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
But when I'm curvy, I really love my dresses and skirts.
Yep. Dresses and skirts.
Yep.
Same.
so because of that, my style tends to go a little bit more girly when I'm curvier, and when I'm thinner, my style definitely goes more towards the edgy style.
Yeah.
So any bags you were surprised, or you were like, that's not something I really thought you would have bought?
And I know she loves this bag. I was surprised when she got this.
Oh yeah. I was wondering when that was going to be mentioned.
It's not that it's not a good bag, and just was really surprised because she's got other sack bags that I think fit better. This reminds me of like, I'm going to go on a picnic or I'm going to go to the beach. This is like a one time you just kind of run to the beach and you just shove a whole bunch of stuff in here. And I'm like, that's so like, she has slouch bags.
Yeah.
But this is like so firm and so like heavy. I was very surprised when she bought it. It's a beautiful bag. I was just really surprised.
So I actually was going to sell it, but then I had I had a few subscribers say that I should use this as home decor and put rolled up blankets in it.
Oh, that's
and like
cute.
put it on the floor or on a table or something with rolled up blankets. So once we get our floors done, that's what I'm going to do with it. But it's not as heavy now. Feel it now?
Oh, okay.
So it is a heavy bag when you have the insert in there, but you can make it much more lighter, more doable.
But then it doesn't have any pockets.
No, it doesn't. And the strap is extremely uncomfortable. It's
weird.
It's hard.
Yeah. See, and it's beautiful. I just was very surprised. She's got such other like slouch bags. Like she's got this slouch bag that I love so much more of her. And she's got that big one that I showed earlier. This one.
But I didn't when I bought
You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't have it before. But you had this one.
Yeah, I did.
And so when you bought that, I was like, why?
Yeah, I bought this because it was a Scandinavian brand that I wanted to try out. Mid-range price point. I wasn't sure on the size because you can't tell on models. I'm not super thin. I am curvy. So on models, a lot of times the bag looks bigger than it is in person.
True.
So because of that, I decided to go with the size large, and I should have gone with the medium. But I have to say, holding it right now, I kind of like it. Yeah, it's not as
cute.
big as I thought it.
Yeah.
It does kind of. Anyhow, this is a regret of mine. You guys know that, so I'm not surprised by this choice. Okay, next question is, it's kind of a hard one because you'll see. Which bag would you pair with my outfit?
Oh.
My outfit is so simple today.
It's so
literally
simple.
a denim dress that any
of your bags will work.
Yeah. I'll tell you what my choice would be after she.
We already know what her choice is going to be because she already told us what she's using today.
Well, that was.
She's using this one today.
But that's because I was using it yesterday, so all my stuff's just in it. I'm not going anywhere today, so that's why. But if I were to like go out, I would probably put on a pair of silver ballet flats.
Silver ballet flats. That
If that
changes
helps.
things.
And there's so many different directions, I feel like.
Yeah, there's a lot that we can do. Oh man. Okay, so I have two. So one is like a neutral bag, which she's wearing denim. We really shouldn't do that, but you never know, okay? I would probably go with like maybe this little one of these, but I've never
Really?
seen this.
The strap's just tucked inside.
On her. I thought that was kind of cool, like just for the shape.
Yeah, so this one you can change the shape of. So you can buckle it that way or you can buckle it this way.
Yeah.
And then you can also, there's like a top handle, so you can tie this through these holes and then it makes like a knot with like tassels hanging
see,
out.
that would be cute. And then this one is the other neutral one, because I don't know what she's doing today. So
And
I don't.
this one is, let me model for you guys. Which one would you guys choose out of the two? This one or this one? They're both kind of the same style, like big,
Yeah.
big, like these are like what I consider office bags for me, because that's what I use them for. I use them for the office. So,
But if I'm going to pick a fun bag, honestly, I would go with either her green Dior
green Dior.
or, where did it go?
I don't know. Which one was it?
This one. Sorry.
Or
Couldn't remember which pink one. Or the pink. Just because blue and pink go so well together.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like pink together. And the bag that I would choose to go with my outfit is this bag.
I almost picked that too.
Because I can't work this into all my outfits because it's a warm tone green.
Yeah.
But I love it with blue. So pretty much every time I wear blue, this is the bag I use. It's one of my favorite style bags. It's just hard for me to style because of the color.
Good color.
And I think it looks so good, especially with like cobalt blue.
Oh,
It looks stunning with cobalt blue.
that would be pretty. That would be really pretty.
And it has the silver hardware.
Yeah.
And if I were wearing silver flats, not that that matters to me. I mix metals all the time, but
All the time.
I would pick that one. Hey, I think I know the answer to this next question. Which bag would you never wear?
We all know the answer to this question. It's this one. This one right here.
She doesn't like the green.
It's just the green. Honestly, if it was any other color, this would be a whole nother story.
But you're not a huge fan of green, period. Like, it has to be specific
It
shades
has
of
to be a
green.
specific green. I like sage green. Like
Mhm.
sage green
Yep.
is my go-to for any kind of green that I would like. Because it's not bright and it's not dark. It's like
Yeah.
right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But since I already did that one as one that I don't like, I can pick another one too as another one that
Oh, she could pick another one.
I don't like. But that's just because of my personal preference. And don't hate me, guys. And it's not the bag shape, and it's not the color, it's the pattern. I don't like this one.
I can see that.
It's just because I feel like it's a little too flashy.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the logo out everywhere. It's like, if I want a nice little luxury bag, I want it to be like, it's a luxury like brand. And you know it.
I feel like that would be a popular choice. I think this is another one of those bags that you either love it or you hate it.
If
You
it
can
was
turn it around.
this, maybe without this, and it was just this, I would love it.
Yeah. That's one of the things I like about this bag. I always wear it this way because I wear it with very simple outfits.
Yes.
But I
Like
like
jeans and a tee.
that you have the option to wear it this way without the plaque on it if the green and blue aren't your color palette.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could totally see this one. Like I said, this is one of those ones that a lot of people don't like it, and it just has to be your own personal style.
Yeah.
It's fun and it's funky, and it has to be your style in order to like
To
this
like
bag.
it.
Okay, so this next question, I don't know if you'll be able to answer or not because you have to use your brain.
We don't need to use those.
She's good at using her brain. It's just, let me clarify. I don't know if you know all the bags I've sold.
Oh, I do not.
So
No.
the question is, are there any bags that I've sold that you were surprised that I sold?
Oh. You had?
Yeah, I had like a brown one with studs that you hated.
Yeah.
I sold
Of
it,
course.
but I only sold it because of the color. I do
Yeah.
want to add another one to my collection one day of that.
Didn't you have one that was like this, that was like a maroon, like a, red one?
I had a red YSL one like that.
That one.
That
yes.
literal bag.
This
red.
one. Okay. I just remembered the color. I love the color. It was.
It's hard to get off of there.
It was this bag, but it was like a maroon red. It wasn't like bright red, and it wasn't like a brown red either. It was like kind of like the perfect maroon shade. And I love this bag. This bag is a nice bag.
Yeah.
I don't usually reach for it like when we do these, just because I don't do good with lighter color bags. New. Don't you have another one like this?
I just bought that bag.
Is it the red one that I'm thinking of then?
Probably.
Okay.
Or maybe the white one.
White one.
I have the white one with YSL. It's not the same bag.
But it has the same shape.
A very similar, it has the same plaque, so you would probably think it doesn't have a top handle.
That's how you know I don't do bags. Because I know she has these, and if it has like similar shapes, I just assume they're all the same thing.
Yeah.
Especially if they're very similar in colors. I'm like, oh yeah, it's the same bag.
I sold that one too.
Yeah. But the red one I liked. The red one I really liked. When she got it, she's like, oh, I don't know about it. And I was like, I think it's gorgeous. But she's not a big red person.
Say that. So the red one was my favorite bag for like 3 years.
But when you sold it.
Top favorite bag. The only reason why I got rid of it is because the color doesn't match my color palette, and I intended on buying this one.
This one?
I knew I was going to buy that color. That's why I sold the white Lulu that looks similar to that.
To this one?
And that's why I got rid of the red one with the intent of buying that one as a replacement. Because the red one I only used in the fall.
Yeah, I was like, you barely used it.
And I loved it so much, I wanted to use it year round. So
I love that red.
So I actually traded a bag. But I traded it with the intent of buying this one. So I never wanted the college bag to be out of my collection. Yeah. I just wanted a color that worked better.
Worked better for you?
But
no, I don't go for the lighter bags, even though I love
that one.
Yeah, that one. Just because I'm very bad about like, oh, I just set my purse down, and I'm not like paying attention to like, I'm just putting my purse down. Like I'm like, whatever, I'll just put it down. Yeah. And then I always have a tendency to be like, I have to like clean it. So like I try to stay away from like the whites, the beiges, and like the really light colors. Like the pink one that she got me from
Dress Up Your Purse.
I love so much, but I'm always like, did I get anything on it? Like, and I wear it all the time. So I'm like, this is hard. Yeah. I don't know how you luxury people do it, because I have anxiety, and it's not even like a full-on like thousands of dollar purse. It's like a couple $100. So, and I got anxiety.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why I've been buying so many contemporary bags lately. Is I don't like especially when I'm out with the kids.
Yes.
Like I don't like worrying about my bag. I want, like, if my bag's on the counter and my son needs chapstick out of it, I want to be able to tell him to go get the chapstick without stressing about it being a luxury bag.
Yeah.
So a lot of my Dress Up Your Purse bags they serve that purpose. Yeah. And they are a little bit less stressful to use. Yes. Those. So yeah, I get that point. Okay, last two questions are very, very similar. Let's start out with the first one, which is, what are your top 3 favorite bags? Or it could be just your top 3 in general. It could be because of practicality, could be a favorite, could be whatever reason you have for that. What are your top 3 bags out of my collection?
My favorite, of course. So this one's my absolute favorite, even though it is on the lighter side. So this would be one of those ones where I'm like, don't touch my baby.
Okay, next one.
Okay, next one is just one that I just like. I don't know how much I would use it, but I could see why it's like super popular for a lot of other people.
Okay, which one is it?
This one.
Okay. So they do have a smaller one. It's called the Speedy 20, which is more like that black size, but in this canvas.
Oh, so it's not so much the shape or the size that I'm like, oh, it's not really my style. It's the actual like color pattern. I'm not usually,
so if this was in that,
or like a black. I'm not usually a gold brown person. I'm more of like browns, grays.
You know, you're supposed to be picking out your favorite,
yes,
right?
And I love this bag. Like, I love this. I helped talk you into getting this one over the other one. I love it. If I were to go with a brown gold bag, I would probably get this one.
So, if to make it perfect for you, what color would it be? What would it be?
this same, but maybe not as dark of a brown, like more of like a
tan,
like a nude or something.
Okay.
And I'm not a gold hardware person,
So
but
silver
it'll
hardware.
probably look good with the tan, and I'd be okay with it because I have a couple that are
So
like that.
if it was lighter, it would be.
If it was
perfect.
lighter, I'd be more into it. But I love this bag, like the actual like feel of it.
Mhm.
I've seen you put stuff in here. Your Kindle fits in here and everything, and
Yeah.
I need a good everyday take to work full of stuff purse.
Yeah.
So I would get this one.
Okay, and then bag number 3.
So bag number 3 is kind of a toss up because they're two of my. It's like my favorite color, and I like the shape. And the other one is because I like the color and the shape. I like this one.
Yeah.
But it's just because it's fun. I don't know how often I would wear it. If I
Mhm.
could get it, I probably would. But like, I don't think I would wear it.
It would be
all
like
that
your
often.
special. bag.
Yeah, where I barely ever pull it out. But if I was gonna pick a third bag that was like an everyday wear, it would probably be the Dior because I love that green. This green is just so pretty.
Yeah.
Because you were gonna pick between this one and
A darker.
green.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, get the sage.
Yeah.
Because it's just so pretty. And it has gold, and I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on the shade of the color with the gold that I'm okay with. But I love the shape. This is, like, my go-to shape for any bag that I usually get. I like the square, a little closer on the top and a little wider on the bottom. So that way when it's, like, on me,
Oh, okay.
it's not, like, bulky up
Yeah.
in the top. Because I'm already kind of, like, big. I don't need to add more bigness. So I like the little...
Curvy. Kim, we don't down talk.
It wasn't down talk. Sorry. But no, I like the smaller purses. I'm not
Yeah.
a big purse person.
Yeah, but you don't carry a lot.
Yes.
So like for me, this only holds my phone, my sunglasses, chapstick, a key pouch, and a card holder.
That
And
sounds
that's
perfect.
like it. So
It's like
for-
my everyday.
and that for me is like my weekend bag.
Oh, okay.
So like that's why I don't use this very often because a lot of times my weekend outfits are like this, like kind of simple but kind of cute.
Yeah.
And I wear this bag when I'm a little bit more dressy. Usually, I have taken it out to the mall shopping with jeans and t-shirt before though. Okay, and then your bottom 3, which 3?
The
We
bright
already
green one.
know. We don't even need to pull her down.
The bright green one.
Okay.
And then I would probably do the
big one.
big one, the black big one, just because it's just not my style. Like I
Yeah,
don't do
and
the
it's too big. It really is too big.
It's huge.
What if it was smaller? What if it was like this size?
I could probably get behind that. I like the little wicker
Mm-hmm.
like texture of it and
Yeah.
everything. That's really cool. It's just it's big, it's bulky. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I think if it was like more this size, I actually like you said, it looks like a picnic basket. I think
Yeah.
earlier you were referring to that negatively.
Yeah.
I think that's a positive. Like
If
I
it was
like
smaller,
the
I
look
would like
of a
it. Yeah.
picnic basket bag.
Yeah. If it was smaller, it would be super cute.
Yeah.
I don't like a big I don't want it to look like I got sandwiches in my bag.
You don't want to be on an actual picnic.
Yes, exactly.
I get it. All right.
And then for number 3,
Uh-oh.
I don't really like this one too much.
Really?
It's not the color. I'm not a big tons of buckle person.
Mm.
So it's a little too buckly, and then if you put the strap on too, I feel like it's too many buckles.
Yeah.
So
I actually when
I
I
like it.
I looked at this bag for a long time before I actually purchased it, but I really don't like country style
Yeah.
stuff. Like I don't like cowboy boots.
It's very Western.
I don't like fringe or anything like that. And to me, especially in the brown shades, this bag looks Western with the buckles.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of a saddle buckle.
Yeah, see, it's got a buckle there. It's got
But-
buckles there.
I think it's really cute, cross-body.
It's super cute. That's why I picked it for this outfit. It would look really cute with your outfit for today. Just me personally, I would never buy it for my own. Because I know I would never go for it. I would never grab it.
That's why I went for it in pink, because
Yeah.
I feel like with the tans and the beiges, it looks more Western or Southern or country or however you want to word it. I don't know what the correct terminology is for it, so don't come at me. But Yeah, I just think that the pink makes it look a little bit less Western and more me. But I think in the like beiges and browns for sure, I can see it looking a little bit more Western. But is that what you don't like about it, the Western look, or is it just the extra details, like it's too much?
I feel like it's a little too much.
Okay.
Like if I'm gonna have a purse that's like a shape like this, I want it to be simple because it should be like simple. If I'm gonna go with something that's too much, I'd rather get a bag like this Dior where it's a shape. Like it's special, it's like shaped that way.
So like this would be better because it's simple. It's like the same size, but it doesn't have any buckles.
It doesn't have like the buckles
on the front.
And it's not even that it has like multiple buckles. And then it also has riveting, and then the strap has buckles, and then it has like all these little twisty things.
So too much hardware.
It's just too much hardware.
It's just too much.
Yeah, it's just too much.
The bag is too much. All right, guys, those were all of the questions that I curated for Kim. If you have any other questions, leave them down in the comments below. I will try to ask her. Try being the key word. She's not very good at texting back.
I'm horrible.
She's one of those. So you might not get a response for a month, but feel free to ask. Maybe if there's enough questions, we can do a part 2.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
So leave your questions down below. Thank you, Kim, for joining us in today's video. It's always fun to have you here. And everybody else seems to like it as well. If you guys want to see another video with Kim in it, make sure you guys give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already.